Good morning, dear students, youths, friends, and soldiers of Swami Vivekananda. It's my earnest wish to see you all as really successful nation builders and not simply just successful careerists, just living that animal existence, only eating, sleeping, and then just giving birth to children and then dying one day silently and without uh, any ripple. If you see now, the nation is undergoing a series of, I think, that political upheavals, rather all over the world also it is so, but particularly in our country, particularly in our state, political matters have become the only mode of all kind of our hopes and our frustration, right? We have decided or we have been duped with that idea that only by doing politics, supporting a particular political party, and just you can say running behind some political leaders, we can do the real good to the country. But being a soldier of Swami Vivekananda, remember that Swami Vivekananda himself was the leader of leaders. All great politicians, social reformers, and even scientists in this country, those who were national planners, they have all followed Swami Vivekananda, and as a result of which they have really done a great job for the nation, and they are remembered because of that. Think of Netaji, Subhash Chandra Bose. You can just think of the great social activists, scientists, those who have brought about huge change in the entire national just matters and helped the nation to become a really developed one. They have all followed Swami Vivekananda's ideals. And as a result, they are really being remembered, though not by everyone. They may be, many of them, the unsung heroes, but they have led a very successful life by adopting the man-making and character-building ideal and applying it in every sphere of life, every walk of life, very successfully. You can understand that every day you spend, every just hour, you are actually engaging in some good work, or you are interacting with people, they are adding quality to your life, and they are actually contributing in the formation of this national body. So, as a follower of Swami Vivekananda, we should become not the moon, but we should become another star, right? Because already we are so, we have that Atman, the sun, the Atma Surya inside us. Swami Vivekananda is that star which only makes ourselves shine, and with our full glory, because we are clouded now with that cover, clouded with that cover of ignorance, that with that cover of that that kind of self-abnegation. That is why we cannot understand. We are covering our own eyes with our hand, and we are shouting for light. Right? The light is that power is inside you, and by building your own life, own character, and at the same time becoming very strong and powerful motivator, a soldier of Swami Vivekananda, you will be able to just kindle the lives of hundreds and thousands of youths to dedicate their life for the good of this country. Do not be afraid that if you dedicate your all, if you sacrifice your everything for the good of this country, because by doing so, you are not losing anything. If you invest your energy, your thinking, your emotion, your labor, your physical labor, and if your money, if you invest, you are actually investing to build a huge nation and not to build a 3 BHK or to purchase a 3 BHK flat, right? Any earthquake or other natural calamity may just damage this building, destroy it to dust. So you have to be the creator of history and not the creature of history. You have to be the mentor, the leader whom the youths will follow because of your sterling character, because of your unselfish devotion to help them become an ideal citizen, the future true leaders of this country. The students, the youths with whom you will be dealing, you will be spending your time, you will be sharing the man-making, character-building ideas of Swami Vivekananda. They will definitely remain grateful to you when they will also see that they have got everything in the right path as their personal achievements, and also their contribution in building the nation successfully. So this is the thing that the students, the youths who will come around you, or definitely you have to also go to them, reach out to them with these man-make and character-building ideas. They will definitely see that their life is not a borrowed life. They are not blind followers of every one. Whoever making some news, becoming celebrity, and the other day, the very next day, it is found that they have been charged with some gross cases of corruption or crime. So this is happening that the way someone runs towards a mirage, thinking it a huge lake with cold water. Our youths, they are actually just chasing just those so-called celebrities, so-called I think that just national leaders, social reformers, okay, those who have become successful a little bit, but most of those name and fame and fortune, whatever they have so far just achieved, they are all actually hired things. They have not made it as their very own. They have not made just uh, just brought that particular talent or quality just from inside themselves. They are imitating the singers, and I'll not speak about our sports persons or scientists, but in most cases, the others, they are blind imitators, okay, and they are not original people. So you don't have to follow them, don't have to waste your time behind them, because you yourself can contribute to for the country than any prime minister could or can do, than any sports person or any just you can say matinee idols. They can even dream of. Is it not that easy to become a genuine follower of Swami Vivekananda? Swami Vivekananda never says you have to be a blind imitator of whatever and follower of whatever Swamiji is saying. He did not want you to be to worship him like a god and building his statue. And he said jokingly that if he finds that someone among his followers is worshipping him and building his statue, he will break their neck. So, but what did he want actually? That you follow the ideal, and the ideal is very simple, and the method is very much that well-defined method. That overnight you cannot become honest. Overnight you cannot become a man of character. Overnight you cannot become hardworking, isn't it? You cannot become punctual. You cannot become sympathetic, charity, or doing selfless service to others in such a manner that that will help building a very strong nation with enlightened citizens, with honest, outright, hardworking, unselfish citizens that work to build such kind of people in the country. It's not that easy, and you have to yourself be very careful in every step you take. Every time you have to check whether any action, any work, even this man-making work of Swami Vivekananda you are doing for your own interest. You are not, you are not unselfish. You have no desire for name or fame. Every time you have to see that doing a small work, if you are craving for praise, for appreciation, whether you are boasting of your small achievements or contribution, so all these things you have to be very much careful. Every rupee you get from others for doing this man-making movement, organizing it, continuing it, every just pie you have to just keep and utilize in the proper cause, in the right cause, every pie, every rupee, you have to spend judiciously, and never ever you will think even, dream even, that you have done enough to enjoy comfort, just to enjoy comforts with the money, with the contributions others are giving, the people who would really trust you for your work, for your character, that you should not take kind of advantage of it and misuse that money for your personal comforts, for your family needs, right? Never use your power or your position for gaining special privilege for your own family members, for your children, right? If you can do it, and then you will see hundreds and thousands of youths, they will respect you. A million youths following blindly a political leader or some film star or sports person, following just blindly, right? They are right, simply uh, crowd only. They are having no self entity, self identity, right? But if you can really very sincerely utilize each and every just minute, every hour, every day of your life in just building your own character and helping others, organizing, spreading all over the country, right? This man-making, character-building ideas, and also telling about that method, how they can, by their day-to-day effort, by maintaining just character building process, by practicing concentration of mind, they can really become strong, they can really become very successful men and women, and they just will fill all important posts, occupy every important government offices, and they will become the policymakers for the real good of this country, policymakers for spreading the right kind of education, the man making and character building ideals. They will create history, and because when majority of the young men and women of this country will be uncompromising, uncompromising in terms of serving the greatest interest of the country, of the people, then this nation will become a truly developed nation and a role model for the whole world. There will be no unrest, there will be no extremism, there will be no brother ready to cut the throat of another because he does not belong to the religion or to the political idea, just political party he belongs, right? Here, religion and politics, I think in most cases, politics and political differences, they always create the greatest damage to the nation. It has done and it is still doing. Politics is actually they are overpowering, they are spreading everywhere, they are taking control of all kind of social, religious and spiritual, educational institution. They are actually trying to manipulate things so that they assume power and they can take the lion's share of the money, of the wealth, which are actually supposed to be spent for the good of the people, for the good of the organization or institution. So you have to be very alert about it, and because the power, the political party in power in different states and at the center, they are not doing their duty properly, most of them have become corrupt and compromising this with selfish motives. They are actually selling themselves, the political leaders selling themselves, right, as an object of auction, right? And wherever they are getting the highest bid, they are joining that party, changing the previous one. So they have no specific ideology other than power for himself or herself, and also a huge price also. They are actually tagging the price, even the sticker on their chest, and moving from door to door, from one political party to another, every day trying that just their own worth in that way, by surrendering the interest of the nation, the faith of the people who voted them to power. Don't be like them. Don't ever just keep that kind of any desire to be to play the second fiddle, to be a blind follower, chamcha of the political leaders, right? Vivekananda being the leader of leaders, and you being an ardent follower of Swami Vivekananda, should guide those political leaders, guide those social activists doing charity. You will guide those people who want to reform the society, and just running various NGOs, right, for the good of the people. You can show them the path. You can, by your own character and by your own creations, rather, the youths who will follow you, that they do not compromise with the ideal, they do not compromise with the interest of the nation, they do not cheat people, they do not deprive the people, assume some powerful position. They are ready to serve, and they are always unselfish, they are very honest. Such kind of youths around you, and spreading all over the country, and you are an integral part of that organization, right? From where you will just draw the attention of hundreds and thousands of youths, and they will come to you. They will take the lessons to build their life and character, and they will shine everywhere. And that particular example that you have set will encourage, will inspire just people at every field to shed off, right? These considerations of self-interest, power mongering, or that criminal activities, or that you can say that methods of threatening people, right, so that they can remain in power. So these things will vanish, because the people, the youth with whom they will try to realize their dishonest intentions, motives, they will, or they have already joined you, and they are not going to compromise with their character, with their ideal, compromise with the people, interest of the people of this country for 1,500. They will never do it, and then only true change will come. Then and then only the political parties will also start thinking that they have to perform remaining very much honest. Otherwise, they will be eliminated from this national life, from this map of India. And those social activists who think that by just creating an NGO, they will arrest foreign money and giving a little bit, they will just you can just stash huge amount, and then these organizations they will build only will be headed by their own son and daughters and wives and God knows whoever. They will all change. They will have to shift their gear if and when you will just start. You will start. You can say. Plunging up in society like heavy foods. No one can force of good, force of permanent goodness, which nobody can deny. The way darkness cannot cover the sunlight, darkness cannot cover it, and it will be exposed and everything in its true essence. And those who are now just trying to do a little bit good for the country, right, with majority of intention of just nourishing or just satisfying their own personal interest, they will also take lesson from you, and eventually they will join you. And then you can see a really regenerated India as the world leader, and you will be that among those few who can be attributed with that title of being the architect of a regenerated India, guided by the man-making and character-building ideal of Swami Vivekananda. Thank you once again.